you didn't ask for sure. For little love, still gonna need some more. And still if I'm a richer than even to the poor, telling anyone won't matter anymore. All I really need to be some friend like you. Help me through, never wanna change. If I'm gonna stay, it ain't for too long. Cause the same song everywhere you go. Closer to the sun, far from your moon. I'm screaming, I don't wanna see you here.
Hey everybody, hey, I'm live in person today. I figured after yesterday's little written rant that I posted, I figured I'd, since I feel a little bit better today, took a shower, shaved up a little, trimmed the beard a little bit, hair and makeup, kind of made it on time today. So I figured I'd come and just make an appearance and say that, I love a lot of the responses that I received from what I wrote yesterday. A lot of that came from an anger deep within me that sometimes comes up because, this shit is hard, and it's even harder to accept it. And once you accept it, to embrace it and do everything you can to battle it. So, I thought, coming back on here today and letting everybody see that, I'm feeling 100% better today. And, people that are going through things and I mean, just anything. You could be having a bad day, just an anxiety attack. You could have a family member in trouble, or you yourself can have something that's really bothering you, a work issue, whatever. I'm not here to tell you that, you just try to fake your mind into thinking everything's going to be okay and you're going to be cured. No, I do truly believe, and I am not a professional when it comes to psychotherapy or anything like that, but I truly believe you got to let it out and you got to experience it. But let it get out, let that anger fire deep within, go, and then let it burn out and try to let it go. Because, you can beat or fight a lot of what's going on. I'm so inspired by so many people that I read about or I talk to on a daily basis. This past week, I was just so touched and inspired by a friend of mine. I have no less than 3 friends right now that are fighting cancer and that are sharing their battles openly on social media. And but these people are so brave and strong and fearless. And sometimes it's hard for them. I know it's hard for them to be that way. It is very hard. But man, you gotta get through it because you're gonna make it. I was taken aback by one of the posts that I read by who I now consider a dear friend, even though I've only met her and her husband maybe years ago, but we've only stayed friends on Facebook and other things through music. And I just love her and her husband now. But she's going through a health situation right now, and she's caring for 2 little children with her husband. And she has a career or expectations of doing something that she loves, and all of a sudden, I guess an opportunity came along for her to take advantage of, and it just wasn't the right time because she's in treatment, and that sucks. That really, really has to suck. That's one of those times where you just like, it's fuck cancer, fuck this shit, you know? And it's the same thing with me. Like, you know, my two kids and Lauren are in Florida. They were at a wedding last night in Miami. I didn't get to go. I'm like, fuck ALS, man. I can't get out there, you know? It's just like, you know, these things will happen. But, you know, getting back to my friend, she inspired me so much with that post that she could just be so vulnerable and saying, man, I had this opportunity and guess what? I had to turn it down. But you know what? She's going to get well. And this cancer is going to go away. I know. She's got to believe that. Let that anger get out there. But that second chance will come. Man, I believe it. I believe it. And my other friend, you know who you are, the ones I'm speaking about. So when I went to school with in high school, I see your battle. Man, are you strong? I mean, it is the will you show others, and you know, is incredible. So we are brothers and sisters in arms. I am here for you. You guys have been here for me. And you know what? Things happen to good people. And I remember in my 1 month follow-up call to Minnesota to my to this neurologist, and he asked how I was doing, and I said, you know what, doc, I have a question for you. I said, why me? What did I do to deserve this life-threatening illness? You know, did I do something wrong? Did I kill too many brain cells in the late 70s and the 80s? You know, at Dead concerts. You know, was I too crazy in the 80s with the after hours club or whatever? What did I do? Was I a bad person? Did I hurt someone? Is it karma? You know, and you know, he said, Rich, he goes, I probably diagnosed more ALS patients than anyone in the world. And I can tell you to a person, they've all been some of the most wonderful people you would ever want to meet, the most giving, trusting, loving, caring parents, sons, daughters, uncles, aunts, friends, grandparents that you would ever want to meet. You know, and these things have it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your ethnicity. It doesn't matter your sexual orientation. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter, you know. And so, you know, this is kind of what I was thinking about today, because I'm thinking about, you know, we go through the bad times, we go through the good times. It is a peaks and valleys deal, and you know, sometimes we need to lean on each other when that happens. You know, so the two women that I just talked about, of course, I'm not naming your names. I would never do that. I didn't even ask your permission to talk about it. I wasn't planning on talking about it. I just came on here unscripted because I just kind of felt like I finally looked decent enough because I washed my hair. And all of a sudden I started talking about you two women that have inspired me immensely. And I love you, and I love you for your support, and I support you 100%. And that goes for every single other person that is here listening to me. If you are an ALS person that I have met and you have joined my blog, you are now on my team, okay? If you are my friend, you are on my team, okay? If you are a family member, you are on my team, and we fight, all right? We don't fuck around, all right? And I'm going to fight to the end, and I'm trying to stick around here till they find a goddamn cure. So I haven't announced to anybody what charitable organization I'm going to get behind or how I'm going to figure things out when I feel like it's my time to help financially, because right now, to be quite frank with you, I'm having my own financial issues and problems that I have to settle and work out before I can give financially to others. I need to make sure, you know, this disease cost well over $200,000 a year to live with. And luckily I do have Medicare and Medicaid, and it covers a lot of it, but I'm trying to figure things out even for myself. But what I can give is awareness. I can be an advocate. I can tell everybody what it is, you know, and I can get people behind me. If I can inspire anybody, then that makes me feel amazing. I get inspired on a daily basis by all of you and everybody else that I read about, and just all the stories that I hear. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to pop in a little music today. I'm going to try and enjoy the rest of the day. I've got basically nothing to do. My brother, Paul, is visiting me from Florida, taking care of me while Lauren and the kids are away, having a good time down in the sunny weather. But that's it for now. All right, guys. Love you all. I'll speak to you soon.
We got my man Carl dancing right here from the Tiny Universe. Yeah, Carl. Someone make that man a drink. K-Dizzle. They said we could smoke in here, Carl. Only herbs, though.